Lindbergh. And tipped in by Amesbury. Poulter out of the net. Oh. Amesbury ran into Poulter, and here we go. Poulter getting in. Brodeur is out to the blue line. A huge pile of players down low. Brodeur looking at Poulter. Everyone with a dance partner right now. There's 6:13 to go in the third period. Amesbury to the box. Amesbury's taking a seat, made contact. They'll get the original call as he got his shoulder into the shoulder of Poulter. There's 6 minutes and 13 seconds remaining. Everyone got in on that, except the goalies, really. Poulter kind of went back in. Brodeur was already out to the blue line. And Amesbury heads off.
Still off the 5-on-3. After surrendering the initial 5-on-3, a goal to Golder. A collision with the net, avoiding Purpura. Jesse Nurmi. And immediate break with 5 and change to go in the third. Brings us to a stoppage while at center ice, it's a full melee. And down in a heap goes Austin Schwenkler, who is absolutely tackled and dropped by Riley Pearson. Sawyer bone on the ice, and this is going to lend out to a couple of gloves dropped. Artyom Kulikov at center with Jason Horvath. They'll meet at the Railers center ice logo, and they'll draw down in a heap. A hit from behind by Anthony Callan as he slashes his stick over Ben Meehan's back right leg. It's Lincoln Hatton and Sawyer Bowen holding each other by the collars. Cam Cook running over. He's trying to get at Anthony Callan. He's got Downhauser in between them. Kulikov's going to be escorted down the dressing room. And now it's Cook driven into the Railers bench. He gets out of the fray before this could get any more dangerous for the Royals. They got to get away from this. They know they have much more important matters ahead. Do these Royals with a 5-0-1 record on the horizon. You don't need any more business to this Railers club that are just out to take a couple of bruises and punches at these Royals who have this game well in command. Bowen will be separated from Lincoln Hatton. Tristan Lennox is out at center ice picking up some debris. And a couple of broken sticks. Gloves are shed all over the ice. It's a yard sale, folks. And for the Royals, they need to make sure they stay not only poised but healthy, as just to get out of Worcester with the 4 points you know you very well have already. Another broken stick of a Royal will be thrown out from the Railers bench. Second time tonight a Railer has broken a Reading twig on their own bench. And we are not done yet by any means. Cam Cook, I can see his face beating red from all the way up here. He matches the number on his back of orange with that red piping hot exchange he has with Anthony Rapace across the red line. Bowen will be escorted to the dressing room as his night is done, and a couple Railers have already been relieved of this game as well. Looking back at some of the most heated matchups we've had in recent Reading history, it was at the Norfolk Scope Arena, another one on the road, where the Royals and the Norfolk Admirals.
Right side, too long for Betts. Again, good read. Fulmer was back. He was ready for that. Puck up in the air, jammed at Lukosevicius. Across the line comes Luchuk. Poked away from him, tracked down Roelens, centered it out front. Now we got a fight out at center ice. Jarid Lukosevicius and Kyle Betts going at it. And Lukosevicius with an uppercut right hand. Kyle Betts in deep trouble as Lukosevicius got it under and over. And now they'll back off. And Betts did not want to re-engage. So this comes at the horn to end 40 minutes. Certainly some frustration on the end of Jarid Lukosevicius, who, again, has had some chances so far this season and hasn't lit the lamp for Orlando. He's trying to make a difference any way he can. And right thereafter, I don't want to call it a sleepy second period, but certainly not Orlando's best.
Now the puck comes behind the net. Lee Lapede out to center. Tucker, nice lateral pass. Panawar right down the middle. Drop pass for a shot. Save made by Gylander on Feist, who took a tumble as he fired the shot, and the Fuel players didn't like that. Now we got another bit of a line brawl, although no penalties, I think, are gonna come from this, as Feist got something up high. He went sprawling as that shot was deflected. That was a tough save made by Carter Gylander with the
Edwards. So not only does McManus get a hat trick, he wins free French fries for everyone. And here we go in front of the bench now. Amesbury in there. And now everyone involved with 1:08 to go in the third. Everyone in. Orgel takes someone down. Edwards is furious. McLean trying to get with someone. Amesbury is locked up. As McLean taken away, everybody's got someone with 1:08 to go in the third. McLean to the penalty box. And now the Worcester coach going at it with Amesbury. As Amesbury heads off. I don't see that a lot. Nick Tizzolino screaming at Amesbury. Amesbury giving it back. And a big dust-up right in front of the Worcester bench. 1:08 to go. Let's get a second look here. As Dorrington started that. He went at McLean, and then Amesbury came in. I don't know why the Worcester coach was so mad. Amesbury did come in to help out McLean, though. I'm not sure if anything happened after that. It's hard to watch when everyone's got a dance partner. But penalties on both sides, obviously, but it was Dorrington that came in and put the hit on McLean that kind of started everything. Amesbury had a hold of Ross Mitten. That's not a fight, though. They should not get a fighting major there. I don't think any of them were fights, actually, but we'll see. 1:08 to go in this one. But then after that,
laying out, getting a piece of it was Lee. Sanjay, now we get a huge hit as Skirving is taking advantage of it. Now we have a fight. Kennedy not taking anything over there as Skirving got boarded, and we'll see if this ends up being coincidental or if they both go off. Oh boy, Spencer Kennedy. It was a huge hit at center ice. See who's heading back towards the sin bin. And I believe that's Shane Ott who took the liberty. Nope, it's not. It's Kaleinikova. And Kennedy going to the box, and we'll see if anybody's going for Bloomington, and they are. It's Kaleinikova. They got pummeled for taking out Skirv. Not Skirby all right. And the referees are going to talk about this. See if the K-Wings will come up with an extra minor. There was a violent board. Maybe we'll get the 5-minute variety here as all the officials are huddled up. Colin Sankman, Eddie Matsushima await outside the timekeeper's circle.
Just enough off the puck that he lost it. Graves goes after it now. And in behind the net, it's regained by the Admirals. Sent up to the blue line. One-timer save, Brodeur. And he hangs on to it. As Young holding on to the stick of Graves. He's trying to pull it free, but Young pinching it in. And Graves trying to yank it out. 17:20 left in period 3, and now Squires is gonna drop the gloves, and Squires gets the takedown, and now everyone has a dance partner here in Norfolk. Graves went right after. Squires gets back up and starts swinging again with Marco Reifenberger. Graves went after Reifenberger, and Squires held his own. The youngster dropping the mitts. Gervais takes down Garagash, and now another one erupts. Graves going right at Dawson Bartow as Tyson Fawcett now drops the gloves. Brodeur hanging around, just watching as everybody has dropped their gloves here in period 3. It all started with Reifenberger and Cam Squires, and Graves did not like it. He came right in, and everyone went at it. How about that? Again, if you're just joining us, it all started with Cam Squires. Him and Reifenberger were just holding on to one another. And then Reifenberger dropped the gloves. Graves came over. He got ragdolled by the linesman from behind. And then everybody got in. And Squires got the takedown on Reifenberger, and then they got up. They looked like they were ready to go again, and then decided, all right, we got enough of that. Gervais dropped the gloves, so that'll be his 4th fight of the season. But everyone coming in when Squires dropped the gloves. He handled himself nicely. I mean, just looking at it, there's no way that just one, and he's getting chirped by the fans. He's giving it right back to them. As the fans hanging right over, it's an elevated area that the fans are at as the Thunder are going into the locker room. Gervais is off. He'll talk back as well.
Back out high to Bergslund. Right circle shot, save, rebound, and Wells collects that one as well. And now we've got some fisticuffs after the whistle. A helmet is off. That's Brendan Hoffmann's helmet off. Helmet off of Luke Manning as well. Those two looking to go at it, but the linesmen jump in and make sure there is no further action here. Hoffmann tossing the stick of Luke Manning aside in frustration. Manning is skating toward the penalty box.
Hoffman's down the tunnel.
Yeah, Hoffman's down the tunnel. We see the Beast down there, the equipment manager for the Idaho Steelheads, grabbing his helmet, taking care of that. And we'll see what all results of this. Remember, Pike was still initially set to be in the box for 50 seconds. And will we get matching penalties? Will it just be to Manning? You expect not if Hoffman's already down the tunnel.
Drops the gloves with Noel here. They are on top of each other right off the face-off. Some rabbit punches from Noel. He has had enough of McHale here, and Noel's got to be careful here. Noel, oh, he throws a punch over the head on Robidoux' head. And Noel's night is done. Robidoux and Noel, they both might be done as well. Would not be shocked either way, but 5-1 score. Now Brandon Yeamans is in front of the bench.
To Pike. Over the red line it comes. And down below the goal line, Pike with it there. Takes a hard hit from Mitch Wahl. And Pike down to the ice. Mitch Wahl, arm up in the air, will go off. And Wahl and Voigt now into it after the whistle. Heavy hit by Mitch Wahl on Garrett Pike. And the post-whistle action resumes here at Idaho Central Arena. Heavy hit by the veteran, 7-on-7. As we take another look, right side of your screen, there's Wahl, right into the back of Garrett Pike, Brosey. That's a tough one. There you see the post-whistle action as well.
Go. Savannah now leads by 2. Davies being heckled by Cholach, and now coming in is Durflinger, and here we go! Davies and Durflinger! Jake Durflinger tripped to the ice. Davies flinging punches at him while he's down. And that one really got started quickly. Durflinger didn't quite have maybe the grasp that he was looking for. He's still going with Davies, who won't get off him. Boy, Josh Davies came in there and was not letting up. They're still tied up. Collins and Keston, the linesman, trying to restrain him. And look, Davies is trying to go after Pitters. Collins wants a piece. Oh my goodness, Collins. It is a melee on the ice. Collins, Cholach, Kapchek, as Davies gave a little shove. Collins tied up with Krygier. Krygier is holding him back for dear life. Davies is done, it appears. He'll skate off. Collins and Krygier are gonna go. Center ice, the heavyweights. The king of the coast has the right loaded up. Measuring each other up. Krygier and Collins. Who will blink first? Collins is ready, as he always is. Gets a grab. Pokes away. Jamming away. Take down. Right hand. King of the coast. Anthony Collins does it again. What a sequence. And that may be the life that Tahoe needed.
Taken away by Adirondack and bobbled down the ice. Bellamy trying to hand it up to Johansson, turned over. And as Bellamy spilled down behind the net. Amesbury now going after Kavlin, and this is going to be a problem. Amesbury, who already got suspended for going after Norfolk's goaltender a couple weeks ago, getting involved with Kavlin that time. I mean, if you're Adirondack, why are you even putting this guy on the ice? Kavlin wants to fight Brodeur, let him go. Oh, Brodeur's ready to go, Kavlin's ready to go. The referee wants to stop it. Oh man, why not let him go? Everyone wants to see it. Amesbury is fighting Jackson Bellamy, but Kavlin and Brodeur were ready to go. Bellamy trying to keep his head back away from Amesbury, gets a punch in there. Amesbury's a monster. I'm not sure what provoked it. I know Bellamy and Amesbury were having a chat during warm-ups. The worst thing is when the officials shut down a goalie fight. Everybody wants to see it. And Brodeur was ready to take on Kavlin, and the officials just stopped it. It's too bad.
Bring in neutral ice. Works his way into the zone, 20 seconds. Luke Adam gets the assist, shot on, behind the net, penalty arm is up. Look at this, we got chaos, pandemonium. Look at this, it's a line brawl. We got gloves dropped, McCauley and Pitters, Hargrove and Maye tied up. It's gonna be the second power play goal of the night. Whitehead just gets the heck out of there. And now look at this, Katic is tied up. Durflinger and Prefontaine. Everyone's in the fray. And Maye is being wrestled to the ice by Hargrove. Whitehead, an innocent bystander with his mask off. And now look at this. They barely got Colby McCauley off the ice under his own power. That is just reckless. Durflinger's going after Katic. This is unbelievable. McCauley was still barking as he's trying to leave. Katic hits the locker room. My goodness, this is a Steve Martinson fiasco if I've ever seen one, folks. You talk about losing your temper. That is what Allen has done in this hockey game. They trail 5-0 as they put a brick wall of Cameron Whitehead on the video board, and that is what he has been.
Don't like it. It's sent back down. They come all the way to the Bloomington bench to meet. Now we get an opportunity 2-on-1 this way. Now Jackson has it skip over his stick, and now we got a penalty and a lockup on the other side. That's Dougherty. Kaleinikova is slow to get up. He slid across his own blue line. I think the K-Wings are going to be shorthanded again. See how they fish it out. Datema coming in on Dougherty. This is all happening just inside the Bloomington blue line. If anybody else is going to head to the box here, doesn't look like it. Maybe Datema. We'll skate 4-on-4 as they continue to chirp. Oh, they gave you charging and a game misconduct. So 3-minute power play coming up for the Bloomington Bison, and Evan Dougherty has been shown the door. As you look at the cockpit, we'll see here as Dougherty came across. I don't know, that's tough. That was a hit. Definitely was a, always having a little fun here as a shoot it back and forth. I've never seen this. So Lemieux and McKay just playing catch with the puck as they go back and forth, and the referee's going to step in front of it. As they continue to try and figure it out, Kalamazoo bench obviously not happy. And now Kennedy's going to go to the box. And Gervais being sent down the tunnel.
Orlando line on right wing. All the way in on Carter Allen. Goes around him, trying to come out front. Ran over the goaltender. Penalty coming up, and Roelens goes after Van Wyhe. And that'll negate a power play chance for Orlando, but they had to do it. Cannot let your rookie goaltender get plowed over like that. And we get, now the Iceman player jumps Roelens. Can't see who that was for Jacksonville. Oh, it's Garrett Van Wyhe. So Van Wyhe must have got up out of the pile. And now they go after Roelens. Here's Jack Adams. Got a hold of Kandata. Carter Allen's upset with Brody Crane for something. I think he poked him in the eye.
So it's keeper, his first in the ECHL. From Blake Bennett and Ryan Wagner at 19:35. 5 seconds to go. Oh, there's some more scuffling. A penalty's coming up. Pilon cross-checked by Pelton Bice. Klotz is there. Pelton Bice with no helmet. Boltman and Pilon have come together. Pilon's lost his bucket. Linesman breaks up a would-be scrap there. And Chase Pauls is pulling Boltman's jersey back. And the linesman's got his other hand. It all started when Pearson got cross-checked, I believe, by Pilon. There was a penalty called. And that'll go against Rapid City, I'm 99% sure. Disciplined? No. But the game has just gone that way. Hit him, and we're seeing a replay now on television. You know what? He tried to throw himself into Pilon, and Pilon tackled him. That's not a smart play. That's not a smart play by Pilon. I mean, he's trying to get a piece of him, but you can't just hog-tie the guy and take him down, and that's why everything just boiled over. And you sure hope Caleb Pearson's going to be all right. He's been down for a longer amount of time than you'd ever want to see. What's the worst thing you want to have happen when a game and a series gets too physical, too much roughhousing? That's someone getting seriously hurt. And the Rush have certainly become the worst enemy of the 5,000 here in the building for that reason. The 5,000, a standing ovation for Caleb Pearson as he comes off. Again, it's the worst thing you want to see in such a physical game, or really at any game, in any sport, someone getting seriously hurt as a result of physical play and all the roughhousing.